MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2000. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitches.
Spot tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The second for one, over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Ready now, Jose Martinez, trying to get him started again following the double play. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Batting second.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. For Young, stolen base number 13 on the year. This one's down to third, and he's retired here, 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got that average up over the .290 mark to begin play. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter.
He's set. Here it comes. Nomar Mazara is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
There is Jerko. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready on 1-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees. Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So coming to the plate, number 11. He readies for his first plate appearance. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Number 11 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Second baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High pop-up. Number 11 is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Piscotty is there. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Designated hitter, Randall
in there at the letters 0-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding in, Jed Lowry. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball 2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Lowry rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dexter Fowler.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. Fowler rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Trout is going to have room out there. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Hit weekly back to the mound. One away. Now at the plate, Brett Nicholas. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Now to the plate, Eric Young Jr. He reached on a single in his first try. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number two. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
A center fielder.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Jed
grounded to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded effort by Beltre. It's in time. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Randall Grichuk.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons with the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Angels, first baseman Eric.
Sent on the ground out to second. Jerko has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Settling in now, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Pulled toward right center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Shortstop Jed Lowry.
Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Tommy Pham.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Martinez.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-2. Popped up. Simmons is over, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Number 56, Cole Calhoun.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he's safe. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Simmons.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Piscotty is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. A base hit in his first trip. Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5.
And the throw is in time to get it. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, number 11. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, Jed
Jerko is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to short. Simmons is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Left fielder, Eric Young Jr.
And this is fouled at the plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. 1-0 pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to the bag. Big pitch to Trout. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Running is Young. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham moving to his left. 1 out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. On the move is Trout from first. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit out towards second. Jerko showing off his range. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance. Brad Miller. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Line toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Ready once again, Cole Calhoun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Yadier Molina.
Here's Beltre. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jed Lowry. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lowry waits, the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calhoun on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pham has it in his tracks. 1 down. So striding forward now, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And Beltre has got himself a base hit. And up next will be Brett Nicholas.
Catcher, Brett Nicholas.
Juan Nicasio enters to make it.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 12, Juan Nicasio.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this one's in the dirt. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pham makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's
Now
Eric Young
batting,
Jr. now.
left
He's 2
fielder,
for 3 thus
Eric
far.
Young
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here. Digging in and looking for more.
Center fielder number 28, Tommy.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 1-2. Here it comes.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
This one's down to third. Beltre has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder number
Here's Dexter
25.
Fowler now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. But that's off the top of the visitors' dugout, out of play. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Blake Parker is called upon. And it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the depth. Matt Carpenter will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Not close. It's 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs.
Looking at a fastball to end. Ready now. Mike Trout.
For the Angels, the center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Eric Hosmer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here it comes, 2-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Well, for Trout, that's stolen base number 6 now on the year. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Number 11 is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
The batter, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Albert Pujols will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5. Albert Pujols.
Yeah, they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 13.
So stepping in, Brad Miller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Alberto Crespo will get the call to pinch hit here. Trevor Rosenthal. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out, number 2.
Cole Calhoun.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Cole Calhoun is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first. He'll be in time and a good chance. Digging in, number 11. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Number 11.
Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 3.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catch. Catcher Yadier Molina. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Rendell Grichuk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
At the plate, Adrian Beltre. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Lowry's got it. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brett Nicholas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, he wound up with 3 hits, triple, a double, a single, very close to the cycle, but he wasn't able to lose one over the fence. Still a great game at the plate, though.
Our final line score tonight.